Hey, it's been a long time. I have a funny story to tell you. I got attacked by a butterfly. Yep. It started a couple days ago. It was in the evening, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. The owner of the Airbnb said, "Hey, your laundry's done. You can come and pick it up whenever you want." So I go out, go grab it, come back, and on the way back, because it's dark outside and the lights are on inside, when I open the door, a butterfly flies in. And I'm not talking about like a small butterfly like you find in North America. I'm talking about a huge ass butterfly like you find in Central America. So each wing is almost as big as my entire hand. Like the entire span of the wings is like wider than the entire length of my hand. And the body is as big as my entire thumb. Like, so I know it's a butterfly, whatever. It's not going to attack me. It's not dangerous, but it's big. And I'm like, I don't want it to get stuck in the house and run out of food and die. So I try to grab it to put it outside, but I try not to hurt it. And I'm like, well, that could make fun content. So, I film myself doing that. If you go back on my channel, a couple videos, you can watch those videos. But anyway, so I try to grab it, eventually flies into the main area of the house, and the ceiling is domed, so it's super high up, I can't reach. So I'm like, I guess it lives here now. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. If ever I get a chance to catch it, I'll put it outside. So, a few days later, I'm about to send a voice message to my friend when I get a phone call. So I get completely sidetracked, forget to send the voice message until right before I go to bed. So at that point, I just turned off the lights, I'm naked, about to go into bed under the covers when I remember that, so I just lie on top of the covers, grab my phone, and start recording the voice message. But because all the lights are off, and my phone is emitting light, the butterfly decides to fly down. And not just fly down, but basically fly down and attack me. So it's like landing on my face and my chest and shoulders, like in my leg at some point. And remember that I'm naked, so I'm like, this could be very awkward. And I'm like, I don't want to hurt it, but this is so weird. It's like, I'm trying to record the voice message to my friend and I'm laughing my ass off because the butterfly is all over the place. Sometimes like even on the phone, I'm like, I'm trying to record, like move. And it's like huge ass butterfly as big as my hand. And I'm like, just thinking in the back of my head, this is such a ridiculous scenario. I'm lying naked on top of the covers in the dark, recording a voice message to my friend while being attacked by a giant butterfly. Like never in a million years would I ever have pictured something like that happening. Yet I'm there living it. And what should have been a 1-minute message ended up being almost a 5-minute message because I'm laughing so hard getting attacked by the butterfly, trying to explain to my friend what's happening while still telling him what I wanted to tell him in the original message. So I laughed so hard. And of course, after, I'm like, that is so funny. I have to tell like some other one of my friends. So I sent a couple of voice messages to other friends. And of course, as I'm doing that, the butterfly keeps attacking all over the place. I'm just laughing more and more. And it's like, the whole thing lasted maybe 10 minutes. But it was so ridiculous and hilarious that it felt like an hour. And of course, because of that, I was fully awake. So it took me forever to fall asleep. But at least now I have a good story to tell about it. So hopefully you found that entertaining because even though I was the one attacked by a butterfly, this is one of my most, favorite and ridiculous stories that I've had thus far. So I'm going to record another video with a different story that's not quite as much fun, but also still entertaining, at least for the person listening. And I tried to stop and it didn't work. Once again, wow, I suck at this. I haven't done this in a while.